Hey guys, welcome to the custom Splatfest tutorial. I will be showing you guys how to run the FesTool, which will allow you to play custom Splatfests. All you need is an SD card, an SD card reader for your PC, a Wii U with the latest firmware 5.5.1, and a copy of Splatoon. Please note that the FesTool does not support Splatoon on USB devices, so if it's on it, please transfer the game to your Wii U storage before we can continue. Alright, let's get started. So for the first part of the tutorial, I will be showing you how to install the FesTool. The first step you'll need to do is to download the FesTool Elf in the Homebrew Launcher 1.4 from the video link in the description. Once you have these two zip files downloaded and extracted to their respectable folders, go into the FesTool Elf contents and transfer the Wii U folder into the root of your SD card. Once it is transferred, you can transfer the Homebrew Launcher 1.4 as well, if you haven't had it before. Once you have both applications, let's double check here. Under apps, you should see that FesTool and Homebrew Launcher are right here in my SD card. Alright, now that we're done here, let's take out our SD card from our PC and insert it to our Wii U. And once your SD card is on your Wii U, go ahead to the internet browser and launch it. And once you're on the browser, go ahead and type in loadine.ovh on the URL bar. And once you're on the web page, make sure you select Homebrew Launcher 1.4 and hit submit. And once you're finally in the Homebrew Launcher, go ahead and launch the FesTool application. Alright, you can press A from here, but before we continue, I'd like to discuss some things. Nintendo is able to detect players playing in Splatfest mode, but currently there are no automated ban system in place for it, so Nintendo might decide to ban us sooner or later. All in all, take this with a grain of salt, because if you get banned by Nintendo, we are not responsible for your bans, because you're agreeing to play the Splatfest at your own risk. Most of this will count towards the final results. However, these results will only count as long as you're using the FesTool. Lastly, exiting the software with the Home menu button is a requirement for FesTool. Due to some limitations with the iOS U exploit, you have to exit the software from the Home menu to exit Splatfest mode. By doing this, FesTool returns the game to a normal state to allow you to play regular and ranked battles like normal. I'll show you how it works in a minute. Press A, then wait for it to download the Splatfest files onto your Wii U. A second screen will pop up on your gamepad, which will look like this. Select the first one by pressing A. However, if you want to use caffeine hacks, choose the second option. And once you follow all the steps correctly, you should be able to see the Splatfest launch. Alright, now that we've finished with the first part of the tutorial, now it's time to teach you guys how to exit the FesTool properly. And just to let you know, there's a bug that we cannot fix that has to do with the power button. So then if you try to shut off your console with the gamepad, it will not work. So your other option would be to force shut off, and you could do that by holding the power button on your console for 4 seconds. And we do not want you to do that. This is because when you start Splatoon normally after doing a forced shut off, you'll still see the Splatfest, and your results won't be counted if you play online. We'll deal with that issue later. So by following the requirements to exit the FesTool correctly, enter the Home menu, and close the software. While the Wii U menu is starting, the Splatfest patches are reverted so that you're able to play non-Splatfest game modes. This concludes the second part of the tutorial. Now we know how to exit FesTool correctly, let's cover a situation where you're still stuck in Splatfest mode when you launch the game normally from the Wii U menu. Remember, Splatfest matches from there will not count to the final results, so only play Splatfest matches within FesTool. So how do we get rid of it? You have two choices. Either launch FesTool again and exit the software within the Home menu to replace the patches with the original files, or go into Data Management and System Settings and delete the Splatoon shared saved data. This data represents the Splatfest files, and deleting it will not affect your regular game saved data. Whichever path you follow, the Splatfest mode will now stop appearing and your game outside of FesTool. Alright, now that I taught you 3 things, installing the FesTool, exiting FesTool correctly, and fix a situation where you're stuck in Splatfest mode, I'd like to share with you 2 more warnings. First, do not use Miiverse. In a public place where talking about Splatfests are possible, chances are Nintendo will be more aware of this, and they may start banning people who will ever play Splatfest matches online. Avoid Nintendo from knowing as much as you can. Second, once you select a team, you will have the Splatfest tee in your inventory. Avoid using this in turf or rank battles online. You may be reported by players and get banned days later. Alright, now that covers everything from the tutorial. The date and time for our custom Splatfests will be in the description, along with the link to our Discord chat, where you can chat with other people playing the Splatfest. We have a Splatfest discussion channel and 2 channels for teams of the custom Splatfest where team members can chat. We also have updates regarding Splatfest in the Discord chat as well. If this video was helpful or you're proud of our work, leave a big thumbs up. I will leave the rest to you guys to win for your team. Happy Splatfesting, and I'll see you guys there.